Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the US player IntergralMagno, who is, I believe, the one who submitted the replay. For the person who submitted the replay was Magnolia. So I'm guessing based on the name that's this person. As his teammate, her teammate, whoever's teammate is, as the green US player, we have Fresheg. As their opposition as the Panzer Elite player, we have Shaman79. And as the Wehrmacht player was Smiller. Smiller? No, the word Miller would have two L's. Smiler? No, doesn't seem like smile. Though if we remove the R, that would be smile. I must be going crazy. As the two engineers are making their way forward, they will spot the Panzer Grenadiers. And we also got the Kettengrad. For me, it's always pretty hard to see the Kettengrad because without it, actually, it really does blend in without any sort of like indications or markups here. It does. Wait, that booby trap! Holy crap! We got scorched earth immediately. Selecting the doctrine allows Kettengrads to immediately place booby traps, and you don't even require. Wait, there's no incendiary effect there. Am I going crazy? Or was there? Yeah, there had to be a booby trap there. He must have immediately locked in the Scorched Earth doctrine. And I was throwing a grenade there? Was there a grenade or an incendiary grenade? Wait, is this sort of high resource? They already have incendiary grenades right there. Am I going really crazy? Is this sort of like high resource game? Because incendiary grenades have already been thrown. And he doesn't have the structure to get that research. Ketten has a damaged engine, yep. Jeep started rolling around here. We do have the engineers getting forced on back. And the MG42 may get some bursts off there. The engineer squad may in fact go down. Motorcycle in pursuit. Rifleman squad making his advance as well. And the engineer squad here may also go down. Motorcycle still in pursuit of this engineer squad. He does back away at the last moment. Barracks is blowing out something. We got damaged engine there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. Onto the Kettengrad, I should say. Motorcycle going for a flank. We got a mortar here and an MG42 already engaging. Jeep is engaging as well. And got some mortar hits there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. The motorcycle does receive a damaged engine hit. And the Kettengrad is still alive, but barely. Jeep will quickly rip it apart. Can't defend himself, so can only run away. Fight or flight, it has to choose flight or freeze. Kettengrad does go down. Good mortar hit there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. These engineer squads push the way forward. That is, of course, a support weapon company. So we may see some US snipers out. Incendiary grenade was also thrown as well. A lot of incendiary grenades have been thrown. And these folks Grenadiers are maintaining heavy cover. Looks like the Axis players have won out the initial engagements here. Am I going crazy? Is this like a sort of like high resource start game? Because it feels like this game went by really quick. It is only 4 minutes in, but seems like a little bit too quick for a lot of that stuff. I must be going crazy. US sniper on the build queue. We do have a 30 cal burst right there. How much time did I spend in messing up people's names? Now I'm really questioning myself, because it feels like it is possible for incendiary grenades to be researched this time. It's just that you don't usually see incendiary grenades that quickly, and it feels a little bit too early for some of this stuff. I don't know. I must be going crazy. Rifleman squad is pushing the way forward. They're making some good damage there onto the Volksgrenadier. Jeep is pushing its way forward as well. US sniper has been deployed on out. Boot trap has been deployed. Or tripped. Yep, that is deployed out by Kettengrad. Sniper immediately gets spotted by the motorcycle. All these engineers need to start running down that motorcycle to save the sniper. Sniper does do a nice maneuver on the Rosies. And his pockets are not filled with cozy.
Enemy unit down.
Sniper, however, did receive a pretty good burst there. A short burst, it has so much damage there. Panzer Grenadiers pushing way forward. All these Panzer Grenadiers are quite wounded. This one still has 3 models remaining, but they're dancing around quite sniffily. Does force back the 30 cal. Rifleman started making his way forward as well. And now we do have the Kettengrad to capture up the fuel point. Cinder Grenade thrown does get a good hit there. Now the MG42 is deploying on out. May get some good bursts in. Does get some good bursts in. Sniper still running away. Hadn't released a whole lot of fire there. Motorcycles charging on forward, trying to hunt down the US sniper once again. Does receive a 30 cal burst there. Pioneers in the region as well. So buff out the scratches. And Wehrmacht sniper has been reviewed. First kill, first kill. Rifleman captured the fuel point. Over here, we do got the Rifleman captured this fuel point as well. Kettengrad, that's not capturing a point, that's laying a booby trap.
Took the objective and Jerry didn't even notice.
Motorcycle firing away. And now we do also have some landmines being deployed on out. Rifleman and MG42 or 30 cal mixed way forward. Sniper adhered to support as well. Forcing back the Volksgrenadiers, way outnumbered. Motorcycles getting scratches buffed out as the Kettengrad rolling around in front of the Rifleman. A lot of Riflemen are quite wounded as well. Do we see no triage center for either of the US players? I do believe he has the forward healing here. Yeah, Panzer Grenadiers are all fully healed. And booby trapped have been spotted or tripped. He may be eyeing to get inside this train station. Apparently there's an area for him to walk up right there. Doesn't have vaulting in this game, but I suppose it's good enough. He may be eyeing forward a forward HQ right there. It is in sector. You guys 2, or at least 1 STG squad here. This one's loaded up. I think that's just a regular rifleman. Sniper does get a shot there onto the 30 cal. And the motorcycle's now falling on back. We got an armor car teleporting on in. And we've got the engineers getting some good damage there onto the motorcycle. Two snipers are here. We've got the Panzer Grenadiers charging forward. One of those models was quite wounded. And we've got the 30 cal suppressing this entire force here, saving his snipers. He may focus down on the one-man squad, but they got the armored car now trying to hunt down those snipers, and he guessed poorly. He chose poorly. We've got a Wehrmacht landmine deployed on now. We've got some Volksgrenadier engaging, as well as the Riflemen start making the advance, eyeing for some of this heavy cover right here. Some more sniper shots, but this is the Wehrmacht sniper. Landmine has been detonated by a mortar. I wonder if he spotted that and used a mortar barrage to detonate it, because it's clearly a mortar barrage, not a random shot. We've got a landmine deployed out here as well, Wehrmacht landmine, and we also have a half-track. Kettengrad may have booby-trapped that point. And the Riflemen's now are making their advance, getting some damage there onto the motorcycle. Wehrmacht landmine here still not tripped, swept, or found. Down some Volksgrenadier next to the half-track getting reinforcements. We have the motorcycle getting repaired up, and motor pool has been deployed out by the US player that has the triage center. Supply center being deployed on out. Bit on the front end. We got the support weapon person has gone for the armor company. Let's switch over to his teammate, who's not selected the doctrine just yet. Down south, Kettengrad being pursued by the engineers. Panzer Grenadiers are eyeing the heavy cover there, getting some good damage, long-range damage there onto the riflemen. Down south, we do have the Flamer Engineers getting some good damage there, and Snipers got the engine crits themselves, and burns the Kettengrad alive.
A fuel point is being seized.
Riflemen here going to get overwhelmed by the Panzer Grenadiers. Armor car here to support as well.
Engineer squad under fire!
30 cals getting reinforced, healed up. Looks like there's a shared healing station right here that's pretty far forward, unless he wants that.
B is in.
That may not be for a shared one, but more like a forward healing point to set up to soft retreat to, because this here is quite far forward, because this is the VP. That's not too far away, and that's the contested VP. Armor car does receive a damage and engine hit, and a unit went down there that looks like a Pioneer. The Pioneer won't be engineering any sort of destruction. And we've got a medic station here as well to cover his rifleman casualties. Probably a good idea for the person who's gone rifleman to get the medic station so he can get his rifleman, who will still have bars, out on the field rather than his teammate, which probably won't have bar upgrades. Found a booby trap here. The wounded engineer will avoid it, and that is still laid by Kettengrad.
Point is ours!
He may get singed up a bit. His how low health he is, he may actually lose a model. Or maybe not. He's one sneeze away of death. One sneeze. Ah, I messed up that saying. 30 cal set on up. We may see some armor-piercing rounds onto the half track. As the armor car and the motorcycles here to support and hitting the engineers. The MG
Our forces are
30 cal
taking
here,
casualties.
making some hit there. Looks like our rifleman squad may have went down there. He's down to 3 rifleman squads as he had 4. The U.S. mortar still raining some shots in, getting a good hit there onto the half track. Rifleman squad starts to make its way forward, engaging the Volks Grenadiers. Over here, we got the armor car now advancing, or withdrawing, trying to hit these riflemen along the flanks. We've got a Greyhound now deployed out on the field, and as well as an AT gun. AT gun firing, that's going to be STG Blob. If he's going to go for an STG Blob, might as well get the 4th man, which will greatly increase the health and damage, because the 4th man does also get the STG.
Enemy troop! Right fucking there!
Starts making his way forward. Mortar team is not falling back. He's going to get ripped apart there. Yep, and maybe he wanted that to be destroyed, so when it's packed up, it gets fully destroyed and removed. Mortar hits raining on in. We do have the riflemen do use suppressive fire ability on the one that's not upgraded with STGs, as the rest of these rifleman squads are getting ripped apart. He does fall back, doesn't get any squad wipes there. M342. Oh, Warfman barrage now raining on in. No, that's a firestorm. Brave engineer does get singed and wiped out on the retreat. That is a firestorm. It looks like the Verloc player has gone for Terror and Scorched Earth. The only person we don't know of Doctrine is this US player we have currently selected. Not this player. This player. Fairmock landmine has been deployed on out. It does get a wipe there. That was the MG42. Engineers are capturing up the VP as the riflemen capture the munitions point. 2 armor cars right there. I wonder if he's pinged the anti-tank gun. No anti-tank gun. Maybe there's a second anti-tank gun. Oh wait. I've never seen a deactivated or decrewed anti-tank gun somewhere. Rifleman, can he hit by these armor cars? It's starting to blitz away now. Level 1 production has been researched by the US player. Greyhound starting to make its advance. Let's roll a miss there. quite a bit of forces here. Probably a bit vulnerable. Let's see. The armor player can't get Calliope's just yet. Not sure if he's going with the Calliope line or the Pershing line. SCG's now pouring on in. At this point, Calliope wouldn't be half bad because of the amount of blobs they're fighting. Engineers and riflemen will have trouble versus all these units. We got a US landmine here, but I don't think that's fully completed. Yeah, the fact that he's running past that. Ooh, gets a wipe there on the engineer. Oh, no, that was completed. Never mind. Armor cars could make the advance, get some good damage there on these forces. AT gun, no, that's the Greyhound getting some good hits in, however. And that is an AT gun here to support as well. Looks like he rolled a couple of misses. Sniper did get hit there on the repair engineers. Wehrmacht sniper is getting advancing and does get its 15th kill, and the Greyhound does go down.
We're losing ground out there.
Rifleman squad's pushing the way forward, engaging the bunker. We may see a sticky bomb on the half track. Good hits there, and no sticky bombs. AT Pack 38 has been claimed by the US player. Very nice. That's a half track here, a mortar half track here. Snipers, 2 snipers all on the field. Not sure how many snipers his teammate has. 2 snipers as well, so both of them have gone for snipers. We do have the Allied War Machine. So maybe eyeing for a pair of Shermans or M10s at this moment in time. Rifleman squads will get ripped apart. Volksgrenadiers picking up that bar would be very nice. Testing out the medics there. Medic charging on forward once again. Flamer engineer takes out the medic immediately. And that's what Rifleman squad. It does have constant healing there, as this Rifleman squad is supporting as well. The 2 US snipers are right there. The 2 Wehrmacht snipers are right here. So keep them sort of in the same frame to get a better idea of what's going on. And senior mortar does connect. Regular Nebel Warfare has been deployed. And we've got infantry doctrine selected out by the US player. Here comes the Nebel Warfare barrage. SCG started to make their way forward. Point blank casualties being recovered. One will at least be covered. This one's not a casualty there. And we'll still need one more casualty to get another rifleman squad. There's some casualties right here, so this could be a fresh rifleman that pops out. This rifleman could stay or withdraw. At this point, the rifleman squad may need to just withdraw. Can't hold out for the next rifleman squad to pop out. And Hellcat, however, is charging on forward. Does force back the Panzer Grenadiers. And as a fresh rifleman immediately receives a mortar hit and loses a model, which can be immediately picked up. Mortar hits on there on the casualty clearing station. There's actually another model there. I think that casualty, nope, did not go down. And the medic does interrupt the Hellcat right there. And the second medic has been respawned, immediately picks up the 3rd model there, so he's halfway there to a free rifleman. Pioneers 1 level of Vector C. And now we've got a Stug on the field. We have known he's gone for terrors, so because of the firestorm.
Out there.
A very quick firestorm, I would say. Medic station severely wounded. Looks like one of the medics may have gone down or is picking up a casualty now. Nebel Warfare screaming near me. You're engaging perhaps over here. Snipers do get some good hits there on the rifleman. Notice Nebel Warfare's largely miss, though cinching up the anti-tank gun. Over here we've got the Panzer Grenadiers making advance. One of them is a Assault Grenadier. Rifleman maybe getting off the sticky bomb here, potentially. Looks like he does
Forces are
not.
taking casualties.
Looks like he lost another squad. Looks like he's maybe down an engineer.
Artillery support is now available.
Hellcat and M10 duking it out. M2 is now available.
Listen up, rifle squad.
The rifleman will be engaging at long range. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back. We do have the two snipers now advancing, getting some good damage in. Panthers have been deployed and out by the Wehrmacht player. Does get one sticky bomb there. Anti-tank gun trying to back away. Got another anti-tank gun here as well. Two snipers. I guess he pinged them right there. 30 cal still engaging. Auto cannon scout cars advancing in their Stugs here support as well. The Hellcat won't be able to do much versus these forces. Multiple hits there, damage engine immediately. Allied war machine have been activated. Main gun destroyed by the auto cannons. The other one pushed his way forward and took it out. Need to get some more caffeine into me. A little bit scatterbrained at the moment, honestly. Riflemen do capture up this fuel point here, and the M2 is now raining on in. There's also a landmine here. If detonating it early could be a bit powerful. But looks like the M2 is largely just missing. Oh, gets a good hit there. It even takes out the repair engineers, which probably will cause more problems than actually doing damage. Wait. Okay, some reason I thought the mortar round that flew up was a bounce from a Hellcat.
Enemy unit down.
Scout cars making their advance, blitz, or withdrawal. So M2s, at least one has been deployed out. A second one will likely come out as well. That's an AT gun, the PAC-38. Switch over to his teammate. Allied war machines almost off cooldown. We got the Hellcats now advancing. They may find hits there onto the scout cars. One good hit there. The other one gets a good hit on the other one. Wehrmacht landmines are here, which could be very important. He does not have field craft. And multiple hits there onto the Hellcats. He needs to withdraw them to get repairs. PAC-30 fires another shot. Rolls a bounce, however. M2 running on in. Could be a... Nope, that's the alpha-powered shoot. One Hellcats do go down to the 8 tank guns. We've got the PAC-38 has been decrewed. Could be destroyed. No more for raining on in. Now Calliope has been deployed on out. Calliope barrage raining on in, get some good damage there.
Enemy unit down.
Roger, Hellcat here.
Does get it bounced there onto the Stugs. PAC-38s are engaging. Another bounce there. Does get a hit there as well. And rolls a miss. The Hellcat's a bit wounded, so maybe want to fall back as two Stugs here. The Panthers push his way forward as well. Can't go too far forward with his Hellcats at the moment. Doesn't have nothing to punch through. Does get two sticky bombs off on that Stug. And finds a landmine upon retreat. Gets it fully immobilized. Scout cars push the way forward. Does not find the sniper. So it's a relatively fresh sniper as well. One of the snipers must have went down. PAC-38 pushes the way forward. Those has a sticky bomb there on the scout car. Get it fully immobilized as well. Two Nebel Warfers are firing, and so is a Hummel. Nebel Warfers are raining on in. Calliope maybe eyeing for a counter barrage. Nope, he's eyeing for the Panther. No engine damage or anything of that sort. Roll some large misses, however.
We have a secured sector under attack. Our front lines are collapsing.
SCG's getting some good hits there onto the observation post. The Hellcat does get a crush. No, two crushes there. He looks like he does have a... Nope, it's a crush on each of those squads. I thought he had 4-man squads at one point.
Enemy unit down.
Does take out that one Panzer Grenadier. This one is still withdrawing. Likely will be able to skip on out there. AT must ping an AT gun. Not exactly sure where though. Assault Grenadier does fall back. Volks Grenadiers making their way forward with the support of the snipers. Snipers have one level of veterancy. Up north we got the Category receiving some fire here from the rifleman. He may be going for sticky bomb. He does go with sticky bomb, which will likely get the kill there. Just get destroyed engine. Nebel Warfers are raining on in, getting some good damage all across the line. Takes out the Category there with the Hellcat. I got another medic section here. This one by the same player. Armor cars will be withdrawing. We do have a medic here, coming back empty-handed. Pack 38 set on up to engage those scout cars.
Hellcat here. Tank gunner here.
Hellcats are camouflage on the next to the road. Rifleman may be able to get off a sticky bomb there onto that Stug. Panzer Grenadiers making their advance. The Volks Grenadiers are engaging the Rifleman at long range, but looks like he will get suppressed there by the pinto mount of the Stug. Hellcats couldn't get the kill there on the Panther. One of the models did go down there. Multiple hits there onto this frontal Hellcat. Doesn't have field craft available at the moment. Does use Allied War Machine. Goes out of control there. And both those M10s do go out of control, saving the Panther. We may see M2 Barrage on its last known location, but it has... Ooh! Calliope Barrage does rain on in. Looks like no more barrages there. He has successfully escaped. Hummel raining a barrage in right around here, hitting the triage center. Getting some good hits there on the triage center. The two replaced Hellcats are alive. Stugs supporting the Stug, not Stug, armored cars.
Hellcat ready to roll.
And good hits there. Well, no good hits there on the motorcycle, I should say. Central VP has been deactivated. Up north, we got the Hellcat pushing its way forward, trying to engage some forces. Does find the Volks Grenadiers. Stugs may be able to get a pot shot off.
Hellcat report.
Looks like both sides are out of vision range. Force fires the ground. Stug's making his advance. Two bounces there on the frontal armor of the Stug. The Stug is at 2 levels of veterancy. And now we do have the Nebelwerfer raiding on in.
Field repairs are now available.
Hellcat, take your seat.
Field repairs now available. Lots of rockets raining on this drone location. Nebelwerfer does not go down. And we got some counter barrage here with the Nebelwerfer getting some damage there. Some minor damage onto the Hellcat. As the motorcycle's advancing, we'll find a Ranger squad. Rolls a pair of misses right there. That could be from off-map combat group. Trying to go forward for it.
Unit down.
Not sure that's close enough for a firestorm. Oh, no, that's a V1. He does spot it. Does avoid with these two squads. The engineer may get hit a bit. Does pick up the M2. No problem with a V1. Four Hellcats deploy on the field. That's quite a bit of mass right there. Does receive a Panther shot. The Panther's gone for accuracy as well. And there goes that Hellcat.
We have a secured
Escalators
sector
do
under
fall
attack.
back. Another booby trap has been triggered. This one may be... Yep, it looks like a regular one and wipes out that engineer squad instantly. Armor car advancing may spot the sniper here. Does spot the sniper. Severely wounded, so likely that's going to be a dead sniper. He's not hasn't retargeted towards it. Does get a gun down with one shot.
We're in trouble.
Armor car does go down. He may try to save this Hellcat. Both ACs are now dead. Stoke is severely wounded. We've got also now a Hummel barrage in this region.
Take it in.
Both these snipers are still alive. We do
Base is
have
under
10
enemy
kills and 26 kills. Hummel barrage in this region, trying to hit that tree off center. It gets a direct hit there on the repairing engineers, however. Snipers do get some hit there on the rifleman.
Enemy unit down.
Does get a direct hit there onto the AT gun, decrewing it. Booby trap has been triggered. He does avoid it. Panther does receive a pen there. Sends a pen, no problem. Receives a bounce in return.
We're standing enemy fire.
And Calibrage trying to hit that Panther, but will largely miss everything. Panther's pushing the way forward. We'll find the Calliopes. Calliopes will need to fall back.
Reporting.
3 N10s in the region. One is now severely wounded. Needs to use either war mixture or field craft. 1 and 2. He has plenty of munitions for one of them. Bar's been picked on up. Artillery raining on in.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Does lose a squad there. Loses another squad. Loses some support weapons. One of the Hellcats has gone down. Riflemen trying to go for a sticky bomb off.
Attack.
They will not get it. And the Panthers does receive some hits there. Snipers push their way forward with the Panther. And that's the M2s are raiding on in this sector here. Rangers do receive a sniper shot there as the SDG squad is trying to advance. And the Pentagram should be able to lose this engagement. They're far, far too wounded right now. Bazooka. The squad has bugged out, so now it's... Okay, it has stopped being bugged out, so it needs to do withdrawal. But it'll be soft or hard retreat. Calliope rockets are raining on in. Nav Warfare's raining on in somewhere over here. Looks like the Rangers have been fixed. They're falling back. Yep. Warfare Rogers raining on in. It does get a good hit there onto this Calliope. Severely wounded. A rifleman squad or engineer squad may have went down right there. Appears to be just 2 rifleman models actually. The booby trap does get dodged right there. Rifleman squad pushes way forward. Does get a sticky bomb off on the AT gun. Destroys the AT gun. Riflemen start making their advance, trying to get some damage on in. A sticky bomb has been thrown onto the Stug. Getting a destroyed engine crit. Up north we do have the riflemen. Maybe I'll get a sticky bomb off on the Panther, but they do not.
Sniper reporting having contact.
I move in with something. More missile hits, largely missing. And now the Hellcat's now charging on forward, trying to get the encirclement onto this Panther, which is actually a little bit wounded. 1 pen there, a couple bounces. And there goes that Panther, quickly goes down. This Panther now being pursued, severely wounded as well. We do have 1 potential level of efficiency. That one does go out of control as well. Field repairs have been activated, giving a lot more extra health. And the Hummel does go down, damage into that may have been from his own artillery piece or his teammates' artillery piece.
Smoke cover ready and waiting.
A little bit too early to say just that. We've got Allied War Machine being activated now. Does recover both of those M10s. Knights Crossholders making their advance. We'll find the Rangers behind some heavy cover there. Rangers do not have Thompson. Or, yeah, they don't have Thompsons. Calliope now raining on in, and the Knights Crossholder does withdraw, does receive some sniper hits there. To be fair, that's probably one person
Enemy
casted
unit
there,
down.
then realized his teammates were charging on forward. I didn't check to see if that was off my powered shoot or just on base artillery. Look like off my powered shoot. Strokes making advance, but may see a sticky bomb off on either of these squads or vehicles.
Bases under attack.
And the rifleman squad does fall back. Strokes making an advance, so we'll find the 3 camouflage Hellcats. Good, an AT gun shot does roll a bounce there. Main gun destroyed, now firing some more shots there, getting some good hits in. Panthers in the region as well. A couple of these guys have been wounded, may need to get field craft activated as soon as possible. Out of control. Does utilize fuel craft now. Maybe not so great at this moment. Pershing has been deployed on out. Does withstand another shot there. Panther does get main gun destroyed. Crit. The guns gets repaired as the artillery piece almost rains on in. Hurts his own. Okay, that may have been his own guy killing his own M10 there. And both those M10s do go down. I think that was the other Panther going down as well. Yep, only one Panther remains. Pershing now making advance. We'll potentially find the rear armor of the Veteran C1 Panther. Gets a pen there with the Pershing as well. It's gone for offense, not for defense, so the Pershing will have a better time trying to clean it up. And Booby Trap has been triggered, and the Pershing does get the kill there. So AT gun is shooting against the Pershing now, and does get the with the fuel point now. That's the building going down, killed off a unit. Let's switch over to the Axis players just to see if there's any more booby traps, because knowing what the booby traps are may be hard to tell. Oh, a lot of booby traps over here. Now will at least give us more indication of where the booby traps are. Able to see them, at least. This one's being re-trapped. As the Sherman does receive some autocannon fire there, as the Sherman Calliope will be firing a barrage here. We'll find some splash damage there onto the snipers. Does get one of the snipers there, very nice. Nope, -1 sniper, not -2. You're welcome. Yeah, I've been meaning to cast it, I just sort of ran out of time. The Knights Cross Orders do fall back. Out of curiosity, are you the... Yeah, IntergralMagno. I always known you by your, I guess your full name, Magnolia? Shaman79 has been deployed on out. As the Panthers are making advance, M2s now raining on in onto the Pack 38. And we also got sector artillery now raining on in right there. We do have some rounds being bounced. Hummel shots raining on in close range. We got the rifleman trying to charge it forward, try to get a sticky bomb off. As this one is receiving some mortar hits as well as Stug hits. AT gun will get decrewed. Rifleman wounded, but pushing the way forward. And a mortar hit right there. Booby trap has been triggered. Does dodge it, but loses one model, picks up the bar, dove straight onto it, and sticky bomb does connect with the Stug. Over here, Panther charging forward. Some of these Calibs are a little bit wounded as well. But is getting distracted by the Shaman79. He is splitting his fire. He needs to hit the low health Calliopes. I do like the long barrel Shaman76s. They are much more durable than the Hellcats. It will take like 2 or 3 more shots. Granted, there's pros and cons to them. Getting some good hits there onto the Panther. But we're seeing hits there on the Calliope, on the Shaman76. Pershing getting repaired on up. These Panthers are quite healthy. We got a Vet 2 Panther by the Verilmach player as well. And ooh, we got some Sherman smoke. You actually don't really see that all too often. Bazooka hits do come into the rear armor of the Panther. And does send a bounce there onto the Pershing. Multiple hits there onto the Pershing now. AT gun shots getting hits. And the...
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Did I just... I don't know why. It seemed like I heard a sniper shot and then the Pershing went down. I don't know why. It felt like a sniper took out the Pershing. I must be mistaken about that. Pack 38 was trying to pull away from the Rangers. They've been upgraded to Thompsons. And he should get the... AT gun does get decrewed there. As the Knights Cross Orders making their way forward, trying to get some good damage in. Ooh. Those Rangers doing some good work in, but the Knights Crossholders will need to fall back as well. Panthers make his way forward. Both of these are full health per Panthers, and these are both the Wehrmacht or Panzer Elite per Panthers. Not Wehrmacht, Panzer Elite Panthers. Blah. And they're starting to make their way forward. Made some sticky bombs here. The tickets are both are above 400. Yep, deactivated. Scorched Earth in a nutshell. Calliope Barrage is raiding on in, softening up the Panthers. Anti-gun shots do connect the Pershing. The Pershing's a little bit wounded. Riflemen should be able to rush hard forward to get that decrewed. Sector artillery does force back this rifleman squad. He needs to maintain out of that sector. I'm not sure if he's in or out of sector of that one model, but he's definitely out of sector now. We may see sticky bomb onto the Panther. No, we do not. Pershing does send a good shot there, and the Panther receives a bounce in return as these Panthers start making its way forward. Humo barrages are coming on in. Panther or Pershing's trying to back away from the Panthers, but also half tracks running forward. That may be filled with Panzerschrecks. And good shots there onto the Panther continuously. I'm not sure where that half track's going. Maybe he's just trying to secure population. No, he's spotting for the artillery. I hear M2, not M2. B1 raiding on top of the M2. The half track will go down to the B1. Actually, the half track's still alive. Apparently, this one player is at 2k manpower. Best use off-map combat groups to start pouring in forces. Be a bit suicidal for that much. Stug does go down there to the rocket barrage. Now we've got the King Tiger advancing. Panther is a bit wounded over here. See, that's the person going for armor. He's the one who got the 2k manpower, so I guess he does need to start deploying out some forces. Be a bit suicidal. That's 2,000. That's 2 off-map combat groups. Panzerschreck or bazooka does connect with the King Tiger, but bounces as the riflemen start making their advance. And Rifleman Squad will need to fall back. We're seeing too much fire right there, especially from the King Tiger. We do have another boot trap being deployed on out, but we got Rangers of Thompsons. He has 1 bazooka up, so he has 2 bazookas both up, so 3 Thompson firing. Does take out the entire squad. Now Knights Crossholders pushing way forward. Rangers at Vector C1. Ooh, and it looks like the Panther does find the Hellcats. And this is deployed by the person found from infantry, and there goes the Hellcat, or Panther. Multiple shots there, 1 from AT gun, captured AT gun, 1 from the Pershing. Pershing's still not a veteran of any sort. Only 1 kill, however, 1 infantry kill, so it's a relatively fresh Panther, well, Pershing. And the Panther had trouble firing as to how I have trouble speaking. Rolls a miss there. King Tiger making an advance, does send a bounce there. And does receive a pen from the King Tiger. Sherman Calliope are raiding on in. Quite a bit of resource stockpiled up. Ah, that's what he's going for. Panthers. And it looks like he has lost another Panther there. Maybe it's a good idea to deploy out Burguntiga to recover some of the carcasses. Because at least 1 Panther carcass reclaims. All these 2 repair bunkers here. And there may be some other carcasses. Okay, that's a Hellcat model. Salvaging that's fine, but there may be some other carcasses around. Global repairs have been activated. Pershing trying to withdraw, trying to use global repairs to stay alive. Rifleman getting danced around thanks to the Calliope. And body blocks his own Pershing there, or no, body blocks his teammates Pershing with that Rifleman squad. One sticky bomb does connect, destroy the engine there, and gets some great hits there. It's out of control now.
The Americans are capturing
Hellcats are pushing his way forward. Does get a pen there onto the Hellcat. And a close range Calliope barrage onto the King Tiger. King will get some good damage there. But the Panther is getting some good hits there onto the Panther. Not Hell, Panther is getting good shots onto the Calliope. Got the Pershing pushing way forward, but severely wounded. Hellcat is taking some good pot shots along the full side. M2 now raiding on top of the King Tiger as the Panther's falling on back. This carcass, ooh.
Even now.
Calliope does go down there to the artillery barrage of the Hummel. Pershing does receive some fire there. Over on the right side, we got the rifleman trying to capture some of these points. There's a bunch of booby traps here.
They are hitting our base.
Calliope's are raining on. Even takes out Panther there. The carcass is still up. There's still a couple No, this carcass has been destroyed. Maybe been salvaged. We do have a broken ticket being deployed now. This carcass hopefully doesn't get crushed by the King Tiger. Rifleman did lose a model there to the booby trap. Central VP just hasn't been even been repaired yet. Hasn't really been touched recently. Right now, it still could go either way. Depending on how many carcasses the Burgundy can cover, that can really give Axis players a big swing. The US players do have a lot of units deployed out of the field. They seem like a lot less overall. It seems like a lot of Panthers gone down so far. So it feels like more the US players in the advantage so far right now. Some of these squads may go down. If I remember correctly as well, one person said he had 2,000 float. There's 300 float here. No float here. Quite a bit of munitions, which can be useful. And that's a massive reserve. US players, not a whole lot of reserve here, not even munitions. His teammate could deploy out some caches for munitions. That would probably be a really good idea, but with that one player having over 1,000 float, 1,400 float, US players have a lot of reserves, but we've got more and more artillery raiding on the infrastructure. And while off-map, yeah, it looks like off-map combat groups have recently been utilized. That maybe where he's been getting his Hellcats, though even his supply yard has gone down because it was put too far forward.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
You have a Goliath on the field, which could be interesting.
We're losing ground out
The
there.
Central VP has not been repaired, so this is going to be a game of annihilation at the current rate. He's saying he's going to be pushing, I guess, and these are his Hellcats, so I'm guessing he's saying he's pushing this
Losing
direction
ground
here.
out there.
2 Goliaths actually have been deployed out by the Wehrmacht player, so he's not saving for more V1s or Firestorms, going for Goliaths. King Tiger's making his advance. Near 100%. King Tiger does receive a pen there. Rifleman squad pushes the way forward. Pershing at Veteran C1. And the Rifleman could...
He's being reported.
Ooh. The Hellcat does go down to the King Tiger. And we also got a sticky bomb now connected. Damage engine there, and also get body blocked by the retreating rifleman. Booby trap has been triggered. It does take out one of the engineer models there. Second explosion did not take out the other one. Pershing's making his way forward. We may see some more.
Front lines collapsing.
Calliope's getting some great hits there, taking out the repair engineers, which is very important. The King Tiger's going to be knocked out for quite some time. Pershing's making his advance. Does receive a pen there by the King Tiger, sends a miss as the Pack 38 does get a pen there onto the Hellcat. Pan's pulse does connect with the Pershing. And a direct hit there onto the AT gun with the artillery pieces. Pershing has global repairs being activated. The King Tiger's not rotating its gun, and there's a very wounded Hellcat there. Receives a shot from the artillery piece, or off my power chute, looks like. And that one Hellcat does go down, does take out that King Tiger, giving him a Vet 3 Hellcat. It looks like the Axis players have casting GG. And now the Burguntiga, I'm not sure how many casualties or carcasses recovered. Didn't seem like he was all too effective. King Tiger casualty carcass could be recovered, but that's pretty much the end of the game.
Enemy unit down.
Goliaths have not been detonated. VPs have hardly been touched this entire game. Oh, the amount of VPs left, we can start over. Fresh Panthers. And
by Christmas.
looks like he's actually not back in the game. I would assume he's going back on the game, but apparently not. Well, this game's pretty much over. All the infrastructure's pretty much down. And Calliope here may absorb some shots. The Burguntiga, of course, is also down. Can't recover the King Tiger. Pershing does go down as well. Calliope is going to be slowly backing away. Yeah. I mean, this with the AI in the game does take out the Calliope. Something being deployed on by the Panzer Command. I'm not sure who's the one that actually backed out. One of the Axis players backed out. I think it was Smiley. Good hits there. Panther's almost down, though the Hellcat almost goes down. Main gun destroyed, but still alive. Nice crosshaulers push his way forward. Yep. An asshole for what? I'm not sure what that was about. I'm just going to fast forward. I have no idea about that last part, but either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.